What's up, pirates? It's your homeboy GM with One Piece chapter 945, and this chapter, hell has broken loose on pretty much in Rasetsu Town. It is a all-out brawl, and I love it. Like I love the action, I love the dramatics. Like it's really chaotic, and that's what I love about those type of chapters. Before I continue this review, let me just remind you that it is very important to encourage the manga industry by purchasing the official releases because a lot of people put their hard work to make those happen. You can find them online at your local bookstore, or better yet, you can even download legally the digital versions. They are even cheaper. Please encourage my manga project called Heart of Wildfire. The link is down below. We are so far at 19% funded, and thank you so much for all the support that I've been getting so far. And look, we're gonna get there, but I need your help. So share it with your friends, support it if you can. Any help is very appreciated. Thank you in advance. So this chapter is pretty much split in three parts. One, Rasetsu Town. Two, Kuri Town. Well, on the part of Kuri, but in Bakura Town. And third, at jail where Luffy and the others are. The others. I mean, Luffy and Hyogoro, and of course Kid and Killer. But anyways, let's start with Rasetsu Town, where everything has just lost control. Orochi right now, he is beyond furious, and he's like everybody who allies with Yesui, who even respects him whatsoever, is an enemy of me. And like we saw some civilian like closing off their mouth, and even some civilians are like, they feel pity about what happened because Yesui was a big name. He was like the second in command of Wano. He was a great respected lord, and for him to lose his life just like that, being executed like a dog, it doesn't sit well with everybody. Like it doesn't sit well with nobody except Orochi and his henchmen. And the people are starting to realize how horrible this guy is. I mean, I'm pretty sure they already realized it, but seeing it firsthand, I'm guessing that the population is really like not down with Orochi. While Zoro is still going against Kiyoshiro, it seems like it's a very heated battle. The Oniwaban has just jumped into the fray. I got a feeling that those ninjas, like they have to do what Orochi says. Like they're ninjas, they're loyal to the throne, I guess. Whoever is on top of Wano, well, that's what they follow. But I get a feeling that these guys, like they're just too noble to just being ordered around by a guy like Orochi. Because look, let's face it. Like I said in my previous review, Orochi, he may be able to transform into a mythical beast, but other than that, we haven't seen him doing something very powerful, very strength-like, very mighty. We haven't seen that. He went crazy once, but that's pretty much it. Nobody dared to touch him because he's the shogun. Nobody touches the shogun. So, like right now, like I said in my previous review as well, Kiyoshiro is a real threat. And let's say if this guy would step up, well, maybe the Oniwaban would follow him. And again, speaking about Kiyoshiro, he has a reason why he's following and letting himself being ordered around by Orochi. Like there's something off with this guy. He's like just too powerful and too much of a badass just to be the lapdog of someone like Orochi. So I feel like the tide of loyalty is about to change soon. We saw Brook driving away some of the Oniwaban away with his curse attack. Also, Iori was about to get caught by the Oniwaban, but Zoro saved her. And of course, that didn't sit well with Sanji, who was battling against Hawkins. No, not Hawkins, sorry, Drake. And Drake was aware, he knows about the Wind Smoke. I'm wondering if he has met them in the past, but I'm guessing that he knows about the Wind Smoke due to his due to his past as a Marine soldier. Let's not forget, Drake used to be in the Marines, so I'm guessing that he knows about them from like any Marine soldier, or everybody knows about the Vince mode. So I'm guessing that it's just common knowledge. Sanji, I got a feeling he's gonna use his uniform soba mask, or to go against a guy like Drake, because I got a feeling that this battle is gonna be really heavy. And the way I've been seeing this, how this is turning out to be, and I'm gonna get back to Law versus Hawkins pretty soon, but again, you know what? No, just gonna skip right away to Law and versus Hawkins. But just to conclude about Sanji versus Drake, um, I think that Sanji's gonna have to use his uniform from the Vinsmo family, because this is gonna be a very difficult battle, and he could use Haki, but I'm pretty sure that Drake knows how to use it as well. So this is gonna be a tough match. Law versus Hawkins, two of the worst generation. Law he's about to save his comrade, Beppo, Penguin, and Shashi, and he's wondering where is Beppo, but of course Hawkins knows about his powers. He's not gonna put everybody in the same basket, so that's pretty smart from him. And this is the one thing that is pretty freaky. Hawkins cut himself a little bit, and this affects Shashi. So what he did, we know that Hawkins has some voodoo powers. So what he did, he connected three lives: Beppo, Shashi, and Penguin to himself. And every hit that Law gives Hawkins, this goes back to his three comrades. So to kill Hawkins, he's gonna have to kill his three comrades, which of course Law isn't gonna do. But in this predicament, it's gonna be very, very, very difficult. Like, how do you escape that? Sorry, I have no freaking clue, but this battle is gonna be epic. But nevertheless, we got Law versus Hawkins, Zoro versus Kyoshiro, Sanji versus Drake. I get a feeling that this is gonna be those three battles that gonna be the pillars to build more recruits towards the alliance that's gonna go against Kaido. Because look, let's face it, if Kaido is defeated, Drake, Hawkins, and Apu, who we've forgotten somewhere, they have no reason to stay loyal to Kaido anymore. So I'm guessing that um, a big chunk of the worst generation are gonna be allied with Luffy and the Straw Hats in some chapters, like just before the big battle, or and even after this arc, because like I said, those three battles are gonna be some preview of what's going to be about a newly formed alliance against Kaido. We go to Bakura Town, and Ashura Boy is pissed about the plan that Kinemon did 20 years ago, and burning the Head Mountain and all that. And here's the thing that happened. We know what happened 20 years ago, and Ashura is like, everybody like Kinemon and yeah, and everybody else, they're like apologizing to him. But Ashura was like, you know what? I got something to, I got something to show you guys. What is it? Hmm. To be honest, I have no idea. Something unexpected, that's for sure. Or either someone that Ashura boy found, or to be honest, I have no idea what Ashura wants to show Kinemon and the others. But let's be clear, it's gonna probably mind blown us out of the park, that's for sure. Or something else. I don't know. Back at the jail, Big Mom is there. Yep, she wants some Oshikuro, and right now. Like, she is not playing with this. She wants her food right now. We've known by experience what happens when she doesn't get her food. Queen is like, there's Oshikuro, but it's mine. But he doesn't know that the jailers knows that there's no more Oshikuro. So Queen doesn't have any Oshikuro. Big Mom doesn't have Oshikuro. So let's face it, it's gonna be hell breaking loose. We see Queen transforming into his ability, Dragon type, and well, it's a Dragon Devil Fruit power, an ancient model type, the Brachiosaurus, it looks like it's an authentic one, not just a small devil fruit power. Like it's really the absolute fruit. I said last week that I wanted to see a battle of Queen versus Big Mom, see how he would fare against a Yonkou. But of course, Yonkou aren't just any ordinary pirate. You know, we know that they're the top dogs among the pirate world. They are gods compared to the other pirates. And the end of the chapter showed us that, memory or not, Big Mom just one hit KO'd Queen like it was nothing. It's not as if we were expecting a good challenge. Look, Big Mom, Yonkou, same level as Kaido. So yeah, one hit KO. But considering that there is no more food for both of these titans, hell's about to break loose, which means that of the prisoners, they're gonna get out somehow, and with Chopper and the others trying to make sure that Luffy escapes, and the others as well, Hyogoro and company. Look, it's gonna be good, but at the same time, they're gonna rally a lot of prisoners to their cause, hopefully. So yeah, anyways, it was a very good chaotic chapter. Really loved it. Can't wait to see more. Next week, One Piece is on break. And so guys, let me talk about this chapter. Comment, rate, subscribe, share this video. Much appreciated. And I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. In the meantime, please do me a favor. For your homeboy, take care of yourselves. See ya.